Hey there, my name is DeZhong, your host for this week's episode of Street Talk Online. So following the incident of a polytechnic lecturer who made racist remarks towards an interracial couple, many people have begun speaking about racism in Singapore on online platforms such as Reddit. So how can we step up to take action towards racism in Singapore? Are we doing anything to help the minority groups? Let's hit the streets to find out. So my first question is, have you ever encountered racism?
Yes, I have.
I actually have.
Thankfully, no, not yet. Don't think I ever encountered any racism.
No, but I've encountered the typical remarks about Filipinos.
What did you do, or what would you do if you encounter such situations?
I usually would ignore it. Sometimes I would just move on and not care about what these remarks or what the remarks were.
Personally, I am a patient person, so normally I would really talk nicely and talk to them and tell them that it's not true and show them or tell them the real facts about our own cultures and beliefs. As much as we try to educate, we can never satisfy them. So I choose to just step off and take a break because we can only afford to do so much.
The situations, if you're like a really good friend that I know for a long time, I understand when you're joking and when you're not joking, and you tell me those kind of things, I will still tell you off, but I'll tell you off nicely.
Speak up. Every time somebody makes a joke, it's fun, it's funny. However, past a certain boundary you place or you find that you don't like, you have to speak up. So for me, I would pull them aside and I will just tell them honestly, that was not cool. And moving forward, let's not have jokes like that. And if they love you, they respect you, they will stop making those jokes. However, if they continue, then that is grounds for cutting the friendship off.
I think I would definitely speak out about it. I feel very strongly about this because I'm half Chinese, half Malay. When my parents got married, it wasn't the easiest time, but it's a lot better now. So yeah, I'll definitely speak up about it or try to spread awareness about this kind of thing.
So how can Singaporeans become an ally to minority groups in Singapore?
I understand that you're just trying to be friends with us when you're telling us, oh, you're Filipino, haha, Filipinos are mates. Don't do that. Just don't.
I would say judge people based on the contents of their character, not the color of their skin. Tackle these issues and maybe even just have this as casual conversation topics, because it's easy to love somebody, very nice, awesome, and then those people who may not be as outspoken may have a hard time articulating their thoughts. It is important that we love them equally and we give them the fair share of opportunities to be able to share with us their problems. I think just as a society will be a lot better when we focus on loving people and less of judging.
The teachers play a very big part in this because it's this kind of values that they need to instill in kids for them to understand.
Yeah, I feel like not only supporting anti-racism, but also acting on it. Yeah, not only support but acting on it. So speak up against racism.
What we can do is to try to find sources or learn from our friends from different racial groups so that we can understand better and really just know the facts instead of stereotyping, and do not encourage racism by just turning a blind eye, and use your platforms by any means to really spread awareness.
So what do you think? Do you think racism has become a more poignant issue in Singapore, or has it always been there? What can the majority group do to be an ally to minority groups? Leave your comments in the comment section down below, like this video, subscribe to Happy TV, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye!